Well, hello, hello. Hi, guys. How's everybody doing? So it's been a while. Yeah. I took a breather because I knew towers were falling. And I decided to let them fall. So how are those towers working out for all you karmics out there that don't know how to mind your own business? Okay. I got some Halloween cards out. We are in October. This is a month that you shouldn't mess with people that are born in October. You have instant karma. And if you don't believe it, well, I guess you can try it. There's so many of you that don't believe that harming others intentionally for your sick and twisted entertainment, that there's a price to pay. I think there's quite a few of you now that have found this out to be true. And there's many more of you that want to continue down this path with many of us that never came for you. And you're going to get your own karma handed back to you. Now, remember, all of you, that you've really done one hell of a job in scamming people and people's names. That is going to be a big problem for you legally. So all the money you took from other people in the name of someone that you stole their identity, well, wait till the person the truth. I know there's been a couple of you out there catfishing with my pictures and profiles, and you've been paid to do it. Oh, I know all about it. You think I don't, but I do. And I know that there's somebody pretty powerful that someone decided to catfish and they pretended to be me. Yep, and a couple of you just dropped off immediately when I started talking about this, because this person is going to put a hit out on you. Okay? Just so you're aware, this person that you catfished as me is going to put a hit out on you, and a couple of more of you just dropped off. You thought that was a funny joke, huh? Trying to get me unalive? Thinking that it's funny taking someone else's pictures, their life, their story, their identity, and turning them into a filthy, disgusting pig like you? Because you can't show your real face, right? But don't worry, it is shown. People are laughing at you people. Just because they hang around you still and they egg you guys on, doesn't mean they believe in what you're doing. Doesn't mean they agree with what you're doing. All it means is that they're there to watch the tower fall. There's so many of you that were set up to do these things too. And you were told over and over, don't do it. And the very people that paid you, they made sure that they had you do it and not them. Gee, I wonder what that was the reason behind that, right? Are you people this low IQ'd that you don't understand that these people hire you, buffoons, because you are the lowest of the food chain? They don't give a shit about you. And they knew that it wouldn't take much to get you to do things for them. You might want to think about the price tag of what you actually cost. Because when it comes down to it, this is going to be your life. So I hope whoever and all of you that thought it was such a grand idea to take money, to take things, bribery, in whichever form and manner that you did to come up against me with my family, friends, ex-husbands, boyfriends, ex-coworkers, I don't really care who did what. I'm not in, see, that's not my problem. Who did what and why? I know why. It's called greed. So the bottom line, it's greed. And you people are insecure, you're jealous, you're envious, and you're sick and you're twisted. And you all have the supreme being syndrome. And this will be the very thing that takes everyone. Our energies don't match. We're nothing alike. Never have been. That's the other reason why you take such pride in doing the things you do behind the scenes. But y'all claim to be so tough. You have to pay to have your spell work done, huh? But you are tough. Oh yeah, you're intuitive. But you got to go to some work. But you're tough. Yeah, you're tough. Yeah, you're real tough. Just like those of you that use this time of year to sneak around and bury more of your voodoo bullshit, hoodoo crap in people's yards, what the Santa, whatever, Marta, or whatever that bullshit is too. Any of you that play in these dark arts, it says everything how weak you are. You're not strong. You go to the dark side to get strength because you have no light. Light always beats out the dark, people. Always has. I guess you don't know much about history. You definitely don't know what's been going on around the world and what's coming because you want to join the dark side. The dark side's going to be gone, whether you people want to believe it or not. You do have to have dark and light to balance out. And there are people that carry very dark energy and dark light, but they are not demonic. They don't live to take from other people, scam other people, harm and hurt other people. They don't do that. And those of you out there, I'm going to say this too, that are upset. We'll go back to the situation where somebody has scammed somebody they got some money, man. I don't know who this person is, and I don't care. It's not my problem you got scammed. I've said 800 million times on my channel that this has been happening. And you people want so bad to believe these horrible, rotten things about me, so you get conned and scammed. And then you're mad at me? Grow up. Seriously? If you've been on my channel since day one, y'all people were doing to me. Because you chose not to believe it, that's not my problem. That's your problem. And how come you people don't report these channels then? If I am doing this, why isn't it being reported? Why aren't you reporting it, huh? But for this person, apparently they're pissed. That's what I heard from Spirit. I got the whole story. So this person's mad. So because I know you get on my channel and you know who I am now and you know the real truth now. So my big question is to you, with all your money and your prominence, your affluence, right? The person that scammed you as me, why didn't you check that channel out, that platform out? Why did you not dig into it? With all the resources you have, you've got way more resources than this imbecile that catfished you as me. You might want to think about that before you start handing down blame. I'm getting real sick of you people coming back to the people that get victimized because of their greedy families and things. And then they catfish you people, or they lie to you, or crime. Then the person you do it against, you go back and you're mad at them? Are you kidding me? Says so much about your dignity and your integrity. And you call yourselves loyal. There's only one thing these people are loyal to: the almighty dollar. That's it. And feeling powerful, and then they can control others, and they feel like they hang with the in crowd. I never wanted to hang with the in crowd. Never have, never will. Don't give a shit. I do my own thing. I've always beat to my own drum. I love very diverse people. I like arts, and I like creative people. And I struggle to sit in groups of people and they are not intelligent. Because then you have stupid conversation. That's called the only thing that they have to talk about is other people. They don't have any interest in things going on presently in the world, or maybe how they could help with it, or anything from the past that maybe they could help correct for the future lineage. And there's so many of you out here that you truly believe by what you're doing to others isn't going to affect your own families and their families. You're nuts. When you want someone else homeless, jobless, 10 feet under, sick, You are saying, I want this for my family and my children to come, or the children you presently have. So when you're pulling this bullshit, however you people justify it, because we've now had, I can't tell you how many have dropped off. It's amazing how many karmics watch my channel. But none of you take any of the information in that's positive to enlighten your own lives. No, you get on so you feel like you can come up with a new strategy. You think you're going to outwit me. That's the funny part right there. I'm not ever trying to outwit you buffoons because I don't have to. I'm never trying to outsmart you because I don't have to. You lost the day you came for me. I don't come for people, so I don't have to worry. I don't go after people. If you get exposed on my channel, you've been coming for me and you wouldn't stop. That wasn't me. That was you people. And you all know it. Every one of you that has come for me, and there's many of you that have come for me, you never even met me. And you are the dumbest of them all. Never met someone, but you're willing to take money or a vehicle or a trip or some stocks and bonds, a gift card, PayPal payments, Venmo. I could go on all the ways you people. I've got all kinds of receipts. You people know it. And like I've said before, all you out here, you copying and doppelganging because you can't stand yourselves. So the very person you can't stand that you're in a hate campaign against, right? Hate train. You're doing whatever, whoever the puppet master is of you to go and harm and hurt this person. You hate them. You can't stand them, right? But you're stealing from them. Especially if they have platforms and they put out some real cool stuff. It's nothing that you could possibly do on your own, right? So you got to take it, but you hate them. You take their stuff. You try to dress like them. You try to talk like them. You do their mannerisms, do their laugh, right? You even go as far as having people call you their name, right? You know who I'm talking to, right? Yeah, you do. You guys know. So how weird and sick do you look like? Can't stand the person. Put them down. They're no good. Nobody should listen to them. But yet you're still in all their content. And you're trying to be just like him. You dress like him. Some of you have been crazy enough out here to go get surgery to look more like him. So, you know, you can go into court and do the whole shebang, right? Just realize this is going down. You people all have been exposed, whether you want to believe it or not. And there's many of you that there's people in your circle letting you believe never going to go as far as you thought it, as the person that tells you it's going to go. Many people here thought that their connections politically, socially, however you want to call it, religiously, spiritually, will make them destroy you. They can do anything to you because they've always gotten away with it. They just make a phone call. Remember? They just make that phone call. Well, those days are over. It was over a long time ago. That's what you people didn't realize. So I'm not going to even read one card. I'm just going to talk for a few more minutes and then I'm getting off and I'm going to work. And that's another thing. I've always had a job. I've never lived out of my car, never lived in the street, never put this other thing. And this just cracks me up. Someone's out there saying that I do heroin. Have you lost your minds? That now is the funniest thing I've ever heard. I hate needles, and if anybody knows me, knows I hate needles. And you know, I had a friend that did. Her name was Robin. And I watched what it did to her and her family. But I've never had the desire to ever, ever, ever do a drug intravenously in my entire life. Never would I. So that's funny. So the very person, so y'all know, that's running around saying this now bullshit, just know that's what that person's hiding. But I don't care. You guys have all said I'm a prostitute, and I haven't had sex in years. Possible. Bet you somehow got your AI videos, right? And then got the videos, the person that was paid to violate me and put that on the dark web. You got those videos, right? You guys have all passed that shit around, laughed, had some good entertainment out of that, right? Bunch of you even got paid. That's the furthest thing from true, too. Somebody's out there on Tinder and I don't know what else because I don't go look. I don't care. It's not, I don't need, I'm not getting wrapped up in you people trying to figure things out. I know what is what. I'm not wasting my energy and my time on you people because that's what you people want because this is what you people get off on. Thinking that you got people chasing their tails. You're chasing your tail. I'm not chasing mine. I've lived my life. And I'm going to continue to live my life. Different reasons than any of you that have come for me. I guess you missed the first big message when I first came on. My dad was murdered. Are you this dumb? Yeah, you are. That's my number one priority. My second is my identity. It was stolen. So has my kids been too. You guys think this is funny? See, I'm on here for different reasons. I would have quit a long time ago if I was on here to be popular, to have views, to have subscribers, and to get paid. I've received one paycheck in all the years because someone else has made sure that the scumbag inside of YouTube makes all the money off of my channel. That's the other reason. I'm not going to get on here and keep feeding you guys crap so you can keep making money off of me. You know what the funny thing is? One day I'll be gone. Then what are you going to do? You won't be able to stand on your own. Because if you did, you wouldn't steal from people. That's the funny part. All of you that steal from all of us that have shame, you just got to get us out of the way. And you'll be golden. Well, if that was true, you never would have had to steal our content. You wouldn't have had to doppelgang us. You wouldn't have had to get a hate campaign going. You wouldn't have had to start the hate train. None of that. You wouldn't have to pay people, bribe people. But you do. So, kind of funny. There's I have several cousins that are in serious trouble, and I don't care. You're all greedy. Every one of you. My family is so embarrassing. The length and love, but they really think they're affluent. They all think they're real special. They all think that they got it going on because they hang out with fake, phony criminals just like themselves. But there's a cousin energy here for someone besides me. See, I got multiple that are going to be going to jail and prison. But you got a real special one here, okay? Somebody's last name is Higgins. I'm just going to give a few downloads. Someone's name is Amelia, too. But there's a, remember when I was talking about those overseas accounts? Well, those are exposed. Someone has a cousin that's been traveling, abroad, thinking that they were so slick and that you didn't have a clue. Well, this person doesn't know that there's been a sting operation around them for quite some time. Yeah, they haven't completely. Well, we'll put it this way. You know the straw that broke the camel's back energy? Okay. Well, that's what's happening here for your good old cuz. But your cousin, better than you, mind you, better than you. They can do your life better than you, but yet they can't do their own life. But they're so busy doing your life and proving to everybody they do your life better than you, but they don't even do their own life. This is how sick and wrong and twisted these people are. But anyways, this person feeling very unsettled right now. Okay? This person is going through big, giant, how do I put it? Mood swings of crying, crazy laughing is what I keep hearing. this person, their disguise. They can't keep it going. Okay. This person has played a lot of games with a lot of people. This individual was paid to assist in your takedown. And this person really got a charge in taking this job because they felt like it leveled them up above you and the family. Now they felt like they were the favorite. You're gone, so they'll become everyone's favorite, right? So this individual, went as far as, of course, helping hack on your checking account or accounts, emails, text messages, and your children's phones as well. They got into all your contacts. They've been on all your platforms through your subscribers, and they have literally spent the last couple of years contacting everybody to give them the story, the story that your family and them created. And I can sadly tell you that the majority, probably about 90% of these people, bought off on this because they wanted to. They want to see. If someone wants to see the bad in you and someone serves it up, piping hot on a gold platter, they're going to take that because they want to. They want to see that in you so bad. These are the very people. In the end, when this whole thing comes down, they are really, 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 really going to look dumb. And boy, are they going to regret it when they're sitting. Cellmate, why are you in here? Because I don't like somebody. What do you mean you don't like somebody? Yeah, I don't like them. Never did. So I got involved with their family in the takedown. I was promised. Nobody would ever find out my part. It was great for a while. I was getting monthly payments. You should have seen the gifts I was getting, the vacations that we would all go on. I mean, we'd sit around and laugh and just terrorize this person. Boy, was it fun. Oh, so you tried to destroy another person. Yep, sure did. And it was great for a while. Well, now you're going to be in here for a long while. And how dumb are you going to look? How dumb are you going to look? You're going to look real weak when you're sitting in a jail cell or in prison. You think those criminals in there, people like you, that you tried to destroy somebody because you wanted their life or you wanted their money, you didn't do it. So you're going to be the lowest part of the food chain when you're in there. You're weak, weak, weak. But y'all run around behind the scenes so tough about me, saying horrible things about me, even going under oath, written statements. Can't come say any of this to my face now, can? And not one of you, not one, any of the things that you said to my face. But you're sure bold when I'm not around. Because you people knew I wasn't going to come back around. That's why y'all did this. Why? I've said 100 times. Don't run around and act like you guys miss me and my kids, because you don't. You never did. You never gave a shit. Y'all proved that. 15 years now since my dad died. No one of you cared. Sure put on a good show, though. Yes, you did. But, you can kind of put these kinds of productions on in jail. Yeah, you guys can have a whole... I mean, that'll be something that you can do in your spare time. Plays, right? You played so many parts so well. That'll be a way you can buy yourself out of something in there, right? But yeah, there's so many of you. You just thought this was so funny, terrorizing people, destroying their lives, making up things. And those of you that are in official positions never even met me, but you wanted to believe, like I said, the narrative that made it so that you could legally pull all the strings you did. But you feel good about that, huh? None of you have ever sat back and thought, if this was happening to me, how would I react? How would I respond? How would I feel? None of you cared. Because your greed kicked in. You're all a bunch of clout chasers. Money mongers. Y'all want to feel so important. You want to hang around fake, phony people so bad that you're willing to destroy another person. And every one of you, I've said it forever, whatever you took that was never yours, you willingly, knowingly took an item, anything that was never yours. You were cursed. All the blood money, jewelry, cars, properties, stocks, bonds, annuities. I know about things you people think I don't know. Just because I don't say it on my channel doesn't mean I know what. I don't have to share every damn thing with you people. Besides, you people invade my privacy every damn day, all day long, right? You know you do. The hacking, the nonstop, the nonstop redirecting phone calls, in our emails. I mean, I could go on. And you people have taken, like I said, great pride in what you've done. You're real proud of it. You guys have bragged to too many people. Just so you know, the right people know all of your horrible committed. You people got so many people involved in this that you never should have. Doesn't matter if it's in other countries. It's already exposed. Doesn't matter if it's in other states. They're all exposed. Everyone's exposed. You people just keep running around with your blinders on, thinking mine are on. My blinders were never on. I knew I never had to lift a finger to come towards any of you. I knew you'd take yourselves all out because I know you people more than you know yourselves. You're not hard to figure. Completely transparent. None of you have any substance. Nothing. Do you know how easy you types of people are to nail to what the next thing that you will do? Because every decision is based on greed. Every decision. Revenge. It's why we're never the same. It's why we don't get along. It's why I'll never be around any of you. Well, I mean, how can I come around? It's impossible. You've had me poisoned, had me sexually violated, car accidents. I can't tell you how many times my vehicles have been messed with. Mail theft. The mail theft continues on. Oh, that's just a never-ending deal. Stealing packages, stealing mail, hacking, harassing, the noise campaigns. I mean, you people get all the way down to you buy. I mean, you buy everybody off. We those of us that have been dealing with this as long as we have, we know how the whole thing works. But you guys really think that, you have the upper hand. You don't. You never had you lost the upper hand the day that you went to take from another person and put them 10 feet in the ground and you had no reason to do it. You lost that day. I don't give a shit how long this takes. I will not stop until I get justice. You forced my hand. I never forced any of your hands. I don't call you people. I don't ask for your help. I don't call and try to get you people to believe this, believe that, get on this side, go against that person. But you people sure do that. I don't need to. Because I know who's with me. Stronger, bigger, badder than anything that you people are here on this earth. I don't do things like you people do. My brain doesn't think in these manners. So we are not the same. You can't clone another person. You can't take another person's energy that doesn't act and think like you people do. It doesn't work. And first of all, you don't even know the beginnings of how energy swapping really happens. The elites try it all the time. The people who have the most money in the world, they do it. They try to. We'll put it that way. First of all, you got to know anatomy. You got to know chemistry. You got to know science. And you people that do this, I don't care what little secret group you're in or what money you think you have, you do not have the brains. You don't have the energy. You don't have the spirit. You don't have the soul. And you have to have a virgin vessel. So This, where you people are trying to swap, you're a dirty, filthy, disgusting soul with somebody that's not, it never can work. But that's not how it. There's so many factors to this that you people don't understand. Only people that have brains could understand. And you would have to even possibly make this even work. You have no idea how much money you would have. And like I said, there's plenty of people that have tried this over the years and years and years and years. There's plenty of people that continue. And I'm not going to name them out because I don't care. But these people have the means, they have the ability, and they still can't make it happen. And you buffoons out here are being sold that you can do it. And you're nobodies. You're nobodies. You're just a group, sit around and do sex magic and do graveyard magic, and y'all screw on each other, and y'all do weird things that are very unsavory, very unhealthy, very low vibing. And you call yourselves powerful. You're the same people that think that you can read Akashic records too and steal people's destinies through that. Like I said, if you're being sold on these things and you're being catfished, I don't know what to tell you people anymore because you don't listen. You want this to be true. So when it happens to you, don't go back to the person that has said, I have people out here doing this with my identity, my images, and be mad at them when they've said it plenty of times for you people to know that the minute someone come up, I think it's funny because nobody wants to come on to my channel when I'm on live and I turn on and I let you guys talk. Nobody wants to let me know of or email me any of these platforms that are doing it because you're all a part of it. That's why. So keep your games going. It's digging in deeper. You can hack into people's Wi-Fi's and try to use their IP addresses. And there's still a digital footprint where you people are doing this from. And you guys think because you go to hotels and use hotel Wi-Fi that the cops, the feds, they can't track that stuff? You people are dumb. Just like you guys believe burner phones can't be traced. I mean, anything that's been developed that's a tool or a device to do wrong by another person. The government created it first. So you think they don't know? You're crazy. But anyway, this cousin that's been traveling back and forth thinks they're, they've had a really good time with what was yours. And they felt that I have a card in one of my decks. And it is a 9 of Cups energy. And it shows this woman. Hold on. It's in this deck right here. Let me find it. I think it's 9 of Cups. She's being lifted up above everybody in the family, okay? And this card always gives me it depends on the other cards around it, but they kept showing me this card for this cousin of yours that thinks that she has risen above you, is basically the energy. This was the biggest power trip for this feminine energy. Okay. There we go. It's 9 of Swords. Sorry. See? Everybody's going, oh my God, what have we done? What have we done with this person? Okay. So this is your cousin. And they've been having a great time, basically living in your energy, living in your skin. And they've had everybody convinced. You've been a full-time job for this person. Full-time job for this person. And they've had a really good time. Okay. But it's coming to an end. They're going to be really horrified and embarrassed. This feminine energy to some of you, for some of you, this feminine energy, has a family member that's a lawyer. And they've always believed that this family member with their connections and who they know, that they'll, because they got brought into this. So they got something out of it too. But when that sibling decides that they're not going to lose their, I mean, becoming a lawyer, that's a lot of schooling. They don't want to get disbarred for this family member that they realize just wanted to be used so bad and was going to go do whatever it took. So that's going to come to an end for somebody out there. For some of you, this cousin of yours became well, they came into this money. It put them in a different group of individuals. So they joined some Eastern stars, and within that, they met a man. Okay, not a good man, but within that group of women, they met a man that they got involved with. Okay, and he used her, completely used her. He found out what her deal was with you, and he laughed, and he thought, well, this is a great game here. I can gain from this too. I can kill two birds with one stone, right? And he has all kinds of political connections, state connections, overseas connections. He and her traveled quite a bit on your behalf. But anyways, they've been able to move these cases around to different places so that, of course, you would never know, you wouldn't be invited. And then when they send out the paperwork, they just intercept it. And then when they go to court, they just say they have no idea where you're at. They don't know why. And then the lawyers on the other end just say, well, yeah, they were served. Look, here's the paper that shows they were served. And it's all lies. It's all lies, But this is coming to an end. This is coming to an end. These people don't get to keep pulling the strings like they have. They've done it for far too long. It's not going to end well, okay? Pumpkinhead, get clarity, educate yourself. That's what these people are going to have to start doing, okay? They know what is right. They know what's wrong. These people, what they want clarity on is what your next move is, okay? These people need to be more worried about themselves. And we have 9 of Cups here, okay? So this is a ship. This ship symbolizes riches, okay? So there's many of you, this is all about inheritance, okay, that was taken from you. This was foretold, by the way, prior to you ever being born, okay? So when you were born, the setup began. The day you were born, the setup began. That's when the plan of action took place. Many of you will things that happened to you during your childhood it's things that happened over and over, and people are like, my God, I can't believe. I mean, like, if there was no such, like, bad luck was your luck, you know what I mean, kind of a thing. And that was never how it was supposed to be. You were dished out more life lessons at a young age that were very unfair to you, that should have never been. You knew things from the time you were little, and it bothered your family members, and it scared them, to be honest, and they were worried. What, at such a young age, you were already pain. And kids just bluntly say things rawly because it comes from the bottom of their heart. They don't know that maybe what they're picking up on is wrong or not if they haven't had the experience to match with it. So they're just speaking it. And you were much like that. Okay, you spoke out a lot, and these people had a problem with it. They didn't like it, and they had to come up with a plan to suppress you from just tiny. So they did. But there's about all of this that your mother figure thought nobody was going to find. And there's someone out there in this King of Forces energy, I want you to know, that's looking out for you. This person doesn't know you, but they've learned about you. They feel like they know you because of all the stories that have been told about you. And they've done their own research on you, watched you themselves. But this person has gone to great lengths now to get to the bottom of things. Because this person now has realized how disgusting these family members of yours are. And this person cannot believe people have gone to lengths to do to you. And this person now realizes, because this person did hang out with these people at one time because they were fooled. Not anymore, but this person now is just think of feeling so fractured, being, I bought into this, I can't believe it, and now this person's going back through situations, experiences with these people, moments that they had with these people, whether, it's family outings, whether it's vacationing, meetings, whatever it was. And so many things are coming back to the front of their brain that they missed. And they're like, oh my God, I should have seen that. Oh my God, I should have saw that. Oh my God, this person, it's like shell shock. Okay. And this person is so like I said, I just keep getting so disgusted by these people. Cannot believe that these people, like, it is so crazy what I keep hearing the word developed. This plan that they developed to bring, I mean, it's so huge. It's so huge, like mine. It's so big and it's so broad, and so many people were pulled in that it's just nuts. It's nuts. And he's just sitting back going, I cannot believe how every one of you had no problem doing this. Nobody ever here felt bad. Nobody ever here had any like loyalty at all. Nobody ever cared, because you guys were all just getting paid and living off of this person. And the lies you were all spewing out, you convinced yourselves of it. You literally convinced yourselves of it. And then you out here having another person running around pretending to be this person, and you're all applauding this person for doing it. Do you not know how mentally ill you people are? I mean, and that's just a titch of it. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to this, that this person is really, really, really struggling. This person doesn't even know how they're going to be able to come and face you and talk to you, because they just don't even know how to begin to apologize for what they got roped into. Okay? And I got to get off because I got to go to work. But one other thing. Your family is going to say, they just never give up. They just don't give up. But they're going to try to send somebody back in again, because now, and I've said this a couple of other times for many of you, they're going to give in and give you back what is yours, but they're going to try to plant somebody romantically back into your life, or as a good friend, or as an associate, or a business opportunity. This person is to come in and get so friendly with you, whether, like I said, it's romantic or it's business, platonic, or like a bestie. And this person has already signed the contract in blood, I heard. And the plan is to off you, let you get all nice and comfy. I mean, if it takes a year or two, they can wait, because there's so much money here apparently. But anyways, the plan is, to come in and get you so this person is there for you and your kids, and then the plan is to get in, take you out. They would love to marry you. They're going to convince you that you guys need to be together, because then if you pass away, they'll have everything, and then they'll go back and share it with all the buffoons. Okay? And some of you, like I said, it's a friend, or it's a business opportunity that's going to lead you down a road where they screw you completely out of it. Okay? They'll take everything that is creative and intellectually yours and leave you with nothing. So anyways, I just want to warn you guys, because I don't want to see any of you fall for this, because they truly believe you will. Okay. I know that they think I will, but I don't really care what they think. So, but I just wanted to warn you guys. I don't want to see any more of you get hurt. I'm so tired of seeing, me and my kids be hurt over people and their greediness and whatever, like I said, fake narrative that they want to keep recycling through the court system and through family and friends. It's over. I closed out all cycles with all these people. We're not opening those again. Doesn't matter what you people think. You can try. You'll get the door slammed in your face. So make sure, too, anyone comes towards you, make sure that you tell them so that you can use it in court. You will be recording them. You enter to my door, you put your phone up and you tell them, I'm recording you because we will be using this in court. And you make sure you record everything that they're doing. Watch them walk away, get their car, everything. Every word they say. They want to come towards you, they want to test the waters, fine. Make sure you record it. But like I said, make sure that you tell them, because these fools that record, many of us, and they go use it in court, they're screwed. It's inadmissible. You have to be told. So, anyway. All right, guys. Have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you later.